Hey, Joe from Ayn Rand here. Let's talk about principles. I got 3 points that I want to make. Number 1, principles increase the rate of success. Number 2, principles take you in the right direction. And number 3, by using principles actively, Mindsure can optimize for success. Number 1, principles increase the rate of success. Acting on principle means the absolute optimal chance of success every time you take action. In her article, Why Should One Act on Principle?, Ayn Rand explains very well the role of principles. Quoting, "A moral principle is a basic conceptual statement enabling us to choose the right course of action. A proper morality takes into account all real-life choices man must make. It tells us the consequences to expect from the different choices facing us. It organizes all such information for us by selecting the essentials. It integrates all the data into a handful of basic rules that we can easily keep in mind, deal with, and live by. Just as a single concept, man integrates all its instances into a single unit." I would sum it up as maximize your chance of success by using your reason properly. It is by principles that we humans can succeed, because we can by concepts take in a colossal amount of information and process it accurately. By using concepts, we don't leave out any information relevant to the context. This is why acting on principle becomes such a powerful tool for success. The goal is life on Earth. Principles and concepts are making full use of our distinctly human tool of survival, reason, and therefore maximize our chance of success. Point number 2. Principles take you in the right direction. Quoting Ayn Rand, "But there is nothing as impractical as a so-called practical man. His view of practicality can best be illustrated as follows. If you want to drive from New York to Los Angeles, it is impractical and idealistic to consult a map and to select the best way to get there. You will get there much faster if you just start out driving at random, turning or cutting any corner, taking any road in any direction, following nothing but the mood and the weather of the moment. The fact is, of course, that by this method you will never get there at all. But while most people do recognize this fact in regard to the course of a journey, they are not so perceptive in regard to the course of their own life and of their country." Ayn Rand compares acting on principle with consulting a map. If you have principles, you know where you're going. And, I think importantly, if you have a map and you find that one road is blocked, you can still navigate to your destination. You don't need every single turn to be exactly like you hoped. As for dealing with life, many times things go differently than we hope. We find a roadblock. The solution then is to stick to the principle and keep on going towards the destination. Without principles, a person is completely lost. And by the way, so is a society. Number 3. By using principles actively, Mindsure can optimize for success. No society in the world today is governed by principles. All of them are finding solutions ad hoc. It doesn't work too well. However, many people, especially objectivists, are living principled lives to the extent of their knowledge and therefore have good lives. A principled person succeeds. A principled relationship succeeds. A principled business succeeds. We should expect the same thing when it comes to societies. A society built by principles and philosophy will succeed exactly like a person of principles and philosophy succeeds. As a principled person, you can live and thrive in today's world. We should expect the same for our society. Principles are not dangerous. They are exactly the safest way to live. A principled society will be the safest place on earth. When a person says that a moral society cannot be achieved, the person is saying that the moral is not the practical. I reject that totally. The moral is the practical. The goal is life on Earth. Principles and concepts are making full use of our distinctly human tool of survival, reason, and therefore maximize the chance of success. The way to maximize the chance of success on Earth is to have a society of reason. So summing up, number 1, principle increase the rate of success. Number 2, principles take you in the right direction. And number 3, by using principles actively on Mindshore, we can optimize the chance of success. Thank you for your time.